Good morning everyone, it's about 4:45 a.m. We're about to leave. We are hiking Half Dome today at Yosemite National Park. We're at our Airbnb. We've got to drive about 30 minutes to get to the starting point, so I will see you there. It's going to take about 14 to 16 hours. It's going to be a challenge, but let's go. So we're not that far in and it's already the last chance for water on the trail. That right there is Half Dome. That little circular rock, well, it's far from little, to the top there with a little cloud over it. That's where we're going. That's the summit, Half Dome. Which way are we going, honey?
I think it's this way.
You think? You better know.
They both say the same thing. This one's shorter, so let's go on this one.
Are you sure?
No.
Right, well, in sickness and in health, you vowed.
It says 1.3.
You look after me.
It says 1.3, that says 1.6.
This is the detour.
They both go the same way.
We're a little bit of the way in now. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm really proud of myself. It was like we were going up the steepest Stairmaster ever for like half an hour. Then scrambling up a little bit. Look, we're scrambling up a little bit more now, but not too much. This is what the trail's looking like. I have to keep an eye on where we're walking on our ankles because that's super important. But I'm having a wonderful time. I've just realised that today is 9/11, so while we're hiking up these huge steps, thinking of all the first responders and everyone that, you know, works so hard to help people, and it feels like a nice way to pay tribute today. Look at that view. We're just stopping for some breakfast. Girl from the Wirral is up in Yosemite. It's crazy. It's very peaceful now. No one else is really around. We did have some hikers in front of us and behind us, but the ones behind us have stopped and the ones in front have excelled. Oh, I think I can hear some people actually. But you're probably thinking, why does a girl from the Wirral in Merseyside in England want to hike Half Dome? And the answer is my husband. No, I'm joking. I do. What? It is. No, I've always wanted to come to Yosemite. I've always wanted to go to a national park in America. I've done a lot of travelling in America, but I've never been to a national park, which is just sacrilege. So to be in Yosemite is such a blessing in itself, and I'm so grateful to be here. It just feels very surreal. But then Paul really wanted to try and get a permit for Half Dome, and I explained it a little bit in my previous vlog when I was sat in the Hilton lobby, but you have to put in for a lottery for the permit that we specifically got. So it's like a 2-day lottery, so 2 days before you're due to climb, you put in for a permit, and it was $10 per person, so $20 in total. And then they choose basically a bunch of winners from that draw. So we were like, there's no way. I was like, I'm not worried. Like, we're not going to be hiking up to Half Dome. It's not going to happen. And then we were sat on the bus doing the tour around Hollywood and Beverly Hills, etc. And we got an email saying, like, you've got the permit. And I was so scared. And for the past couple of days, I've just been a nervous wreck. Like, as we were pulling into Yosemite last night, I was just thinking, what am I doing? What am I getting myself into? But this is completely different to what I thought it would be. Last night I was up till all hours Googling things and, you know, watching videos, and done a lot of research anyway, but it's scary, like going into the unknown. But everything's like that, like when we've done skydiving in Newport, Rhode Island, and when we've been hiking in Maine, you know, when we've done everything new for the first time, obviously it's going to be scary, and you're going to think, how on earth am I ever going to do that? But then you just do it, and we're here, and we're doing it, and it feels so good. There she is, we're getting closer. Closer and closer every step. We've been walking for over 3 hours now. starting to get a little bit tired because of the change and going uphill, down, up, down, scrambling, normal stairs, flat, up, down. But I'm so glad that there are some flat bits just so we can gather ourselves. Paul's had a Hershey bar, haven't you? Two? Yeah. Lovely. This right here is a proper Mother Evans walk. My mum likes to go on long walks. This is nice. This looks flat. Promise it's not been flat, but it looks lovely, and I'm sure my mum would love this. She'd tell me, Gran, well, we're going on a little walk, Mum. I'll meet you. We'll go around the block, and my mum and my Gran will go for a walk. And then my mum ends up taking me Gran on a 7-mile walk. So I'm sure Avril would love this. Love you, Gran. Miss you lots. This is probably the biggest pine cone we've ever seen. It's huge. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see, but there's tiny, tiny dots, like tiny little ants walking up the summit, and that is where we're going. Apparently, we've got about 2.2 miles left to Half Dome.
No way.
What time is it now? Could you let the people know? Yeah, I'm struggling to pick my feet up.
10:30.
10:30, so it's like 4.5 hours. 4 hours.
We've got another hour.
Hour. That's fine.
To the top, but I don't believe it.
And then it's just down from there. We're doing so well. Well, everyone, it's been a little while. I think we can see the top of Half Dome from where we are, and we are very high up now. Stunning views. Wow. Unreal. There's a lot of hikers as well up here. There we are. Keep going. My legs are shaking now. We're about 0.3 miles from Half Dome. I'm just going to stand over here actually by the tree. We're very, very, very high. I always get a little bit shaky when we're in open air on hikes. Like, it's a lot easier when you're walking through the forest and it's enclosed. When it's high up, I'm like, oh my god, this is so high. But we've done so well. We're going all the way up there now. Whew. There she is, Mount Crumpet from the Grinch. Oh, I just walked too far so you can't see it now. It's behind the tree, but that is Half Dome, and there's people climbing up it using the cables. I'll show you when we get a little bit closer. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. I need to have some food and make sure when we start that I feel okay, because the last thing I want to do is start going up the cables and then get halfway and like freak out because there's people behind us, in front of us, waiting to come down. Like, Paul's going to be right behind me, and I want to make sure that I'm in like a good headspace, because I just can't describe to you the angle of that. God, it looks like it's like 90 degrees. That's insane. That must be like, how many degrees? It just doesn't do it any justice. I read online that it was a 45-degree angle. I don't think so. There's no way that's 45 degrees. Wow. You've also got to have the strength, in your legs as you're walking up, because you can't take hours to get up there. There's a demand on the cables. That's why they issue the permits, so that it's not over flooded with people. Like on Everest, if you Google Everest summit, you'll see so many people are up there, and it's so dangerous. Like, it's like body after body after body waiting to go up, and then you're like basically nearly touching skin with the person in front of you and behind you. So they try and issue a few amount of permits here, so that you can be safe. Oh my gosh. We were about to sit and have some food, but then we saw the park ranger is over here, and he's checking permits for people before they're allowed to go up, because you have to have the permit. So we're going to see if there's any like inclement weather or any reason why it's going to be closing in the next hour or two, because we'll have to do it like ASAP before sitting down, because it would be sad if we sat down and then they were like, oh, if you'd have done it a bit earlier. Here it is, hiking to Half Dome. Dangerous. Okay, it's quite dry conditions right now, so that's really good. Right, we're going up, aren't we?
You sure are.
See you on the other side.
2 peaks.
2 peaks, 1 destination, the Half Dome summit. He's putting on his wires or whatever you call it. Wires. Honestly, my brain has just lost all sense of clarity. I'm so shaken up after that. Yeah. But you did so good in helping me, so thank you so much. I literally could not have done it without Paul. I would have turned around 2 minutes in.
You're doing alright.
You did amazing.
So did you.
So up he goes, up there where those cables are, and you can see people. A lot of people do it without cables, I think I mentioned earlier, but Paul's got his harness.
That's stupid.
Yeah, we're not going to do that today, because I love you and I want you to be in my life, okay? You be safe.
That's right.
I love you. You've done some crazy things, but this is definitely the craziest. Definitely the craziest. The view from up here while I wait for him is unbelievable. I can't believe that I got this far. I summited Subdome at Half Dome. I kind of made it. All I had to do was that bit, but it's just too much for me. And I'm really proud of myself for how far I did get. And this is such an achievement in itself. There he goes. He only went and did it. That's Paul at the top. He's the last person at the top. The very, very top person. That's him. I'm so proud of him. So as I was sat here, a gentleman came over to me, a climber who had just done Half Dome, and he said, "Excuse me, are you Lauren?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, I was just up there with Paul. I was coming down as he was going up, and I have some pictures for you. Let me show you the pictures he took." I hope you can see that. It's the most unreal picture of Paul climbing the cables, and this random man took it for him and airdropped them to me. How wonderful is that? I feel really emotional. That's so kind. I've had a really lovely time sitting up here, even though I was terrified at first. I've met people from all over the world, different cultures. They've come all this way to summit Half Dome or just Subdome like me, and it's been such an amazing day. What an experience. I'll never do anything like this ever again. Well, I probably will, but you know, not this exact thing. So how incredible is that? I'll never get over the fact that I did this, and it'll probably feel like a dream tomorrow when I wake up. He's coming down. He's waving. Can you see him? He's waving. Woo! Woo! You did it, honey! Are you okay? Oh my god! Oh, thank you! We're on our way down now from Subdome. We're all good. We've done everything in terms of achievements. This is why I was so scared on the way up. This is nothing, by the way, compared to what it was. This is the easy bit, but you're basically scrambling up there like that. So I was terrified, and a few people did tell me that this bit was worse than summiting Half Dome, but the husband took care of that, I think. Good job. Thank you for doing it on behalf of both of us. We made it. We're on solid ground. And this is what the sign now says. So we're here. Subdome, the scramble, was 1/2 mile. And then 1,000 feet up for Paul. Do not climb in bad weather. There's no ranger. There's no helicopter to come and get you. Be safe. We did it. Let's get you a nice snack from our hot backpack. Yeah, and I need hot mango. Oh, warm cheese, hot mango, and I quite fancy some hot watermelon. How was summiting Half Dome?
It was very good.
Very good.
Very calm, very chilled.
Oh, I'm glad you were,
Nice
because
and slow.
I was watching you go all the way up there. How was going up compared to like descending?
It was busy. Easy both ways.
Yeah,
Way
you
down
use your
was
harness.
quicker though. People got scared because they weren't using harnesses.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Like
need
a
to
silly
do that. I mean, it's each their own. You do you, but like if you slip, it's sudden death. Like if you fall down. So harnesses are highly recommended. I had a lovely time watching you from my rock. Yes, I had a Milky Way, and I chatted to some people and met people from everywhere, and I did see it looked like a jet plane fly right past as well. That was crazy, but you could hear it for miles because there's no sound here. And we've also seen chipmunks today and big fluffy squirrels. They are chunky squirrels, but like really cute. They're so fluffy, very different from city squirrels. And I had a sandwich earlier and a little bit of bread fell off and the squirrel was right over. And I don't know whether it's ever tasted bread before, but I hope the squirrel was happy. We have about 45 minutes left of the hike. We're doing so good. This is breathtaking. We saw this morning, but it's so great to see it in a different light as well. Amazing. The waterfall is right there, so we need to hike down the waterfall via the very steep stairs. We're nearly at the car. We did it 16.4 miles up to Half Dome and back a little bit further for Paul and also for myself for doing Subdome and Paul for summiting Half Dome. I can't even form a sentence. We are exhausted. It's been 12 hours now. I can't believe that we did that. I can't believe we did it. It's such an insane feeling. I'm gonna get back to the Airbnb, maybe have a shower, quick shower, then a bath, soak my legs, and we're gonna have some pizza and probably have an early night. We're both dragging our feet so bad, but wow, what like an unreal experience. And yes, it is a little bit painful now, my legs are like jelly, but it was so worth it. Like so worth every single second. I've had the best day, and this was by far one of the best days on my trip with Paul. One of my favourite days ever. We have just smashed it, and it's not even dark. It's not even dark yet. I'm already back. We flew down that mountain so fast. Whew, we made it. We're back in the parking lot. This is where we were at 6 a.m. We made it. I can't actually believe that we did the 16.4 mile hike up Half Dome yesterday, but it was so worth it. We were out of the Airbnb for over 12 hours, and I would definitely recommend the Half Dome hike. You just have to make sure you get the permit to be able to go to the summit or to Subdome. But it was unbelievable, and I hope you enjoyed watching. It was definitely different from my regular theme park content, but we're having the best time, and I love making vlogs like this because it's just like our authentic selves, and that's how I always like to be. But I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you real soon. Bye.